Hi guys, this is Tracy from Lavinia Stamps and welcome to another demonstration. Today we are going to be using some of our brand new stamps again. I can't put this particular stamp down. I absolutely love it. The detail on it is just amazing. So I'm going to be using the Versamark initially with our lovely Lily. And then I'm going to use the opaque vanilla white. And again, do one next to it. And then I'm going to repeat that on this side here. I think it looks quite effective as well as on the front of the card, that you've got a design on the back of the card as well. I've done this before and I just think it's just an added extra, makes it look something a bit different. So again, I'm just going to ink that up, pop it down, give that a good press, and then move on quite quickly. I'm going to now use the embossing powder over the top. Just remember, you might not necessarily get that sort of detail, so just tap off any extra and then we can pop that back into the tub. So let's heat that up now and melt that powder. Now if we heat the underneath as well, it just means that the card will keep its shape. And you can just see it's starting to turn now, and the colour just grows more and more opaque. So make sure that you've got the whole thing that's all melted, otherwise it will just brush off. Just double check it that you've covered everywhere. I think we're good to go now. So I am going to bring in one of our single flowers now, and I'm going to ink that up, this time in the Twilight. So let's pop one here in between. And again, let's pop one at the end here. And we'll do them on this side. And then we've got our other floral stamp, and I'm going to ink up again in the Twilight, and this time I am going to stamp off and then just dot that about. So I've got dark denim, and we're going to just brush that over the top just in the corners and on the edge to give the card a little bit more depth. I'll do the same on this side. Just build that colour up gradually, giving some depth to that corner. And then I'm going to use some of the mermaid. And I'm going to go over just to give it a little bit more colour. Of course, you don't have to use this colour. You can stick with the darker blue, or you could add a red, a pink, whatever colour you fancy. Now, I'm going to take a little bit off, just so it blends better. So it's more of a graduation rather than a line. And then we're going to pull the whole thing together with some Posca, with some little orbs. So this is a great colour match. So all I'm going to do, just add some nice colourful dots in and around. And I just find this joins the whole thing together. And let's put a little bit of white in as well. And if we wanted to add just a hint of colour to the flower heads, we can. And the Posca, as we know, is acrylic paint, so it will go over the top of dark card. Whereas if we were using an ink, it wouldn't actually show up. I've got the wink of Stella here, so we could always add a little bit of that. It just gives it a really lovely shimmer. Remembering that your Posca pen will dry instantly unless you add water to it. And then lastly, pop a little bit of glitter on, shall we? Just pop a little bit of this holographic glitter over the top. That will actually stick onto the stickles while it's still wet, just to give it that extra bit of sparkle. And if we want a little bit of a verse on there, and there we go. And I think that looks really nice from the front, and then turn round and it's on the back. So I hope you enjoyed today's demo, and I hope that it's inspired you to have a go yourselves. You take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.